After years of plotting, Nike is finally executing their plan to put a stop to all fake sneakers, and this is really good news for you if you have valuable sneakers in your collection, and I'll explain why later. Nike and Converse initiated trademark infringement lawsuit filed yesterday in the SD of New York against over 100 known and unknown defendants for the sale and advertisement of counterfeit goods through at least 52 websites and other online platforms such as social media accounts. Now, you might be wondering, why did it take them so long to pull the trigger on this? Well, according to Sneaker Legal, and shout out to him for covering this, apparently they have been doing this for quite a while, but this time they actually have names of people who've been doing sales and living in New York City so they could file here. There's a list of 98 defendants and over 200 social media pages. Evidently, they've been plotting this for quite a while and they've just been waiting for the right opportunity to execute. Normally, Nike doesn't have this amount of information. It's almost like their prior attempts were just testing waters for this very moment. Now they actually have a lot of information of these defendants who live and sell products in New York City. Nike was not messing around this time around. They came prepared with evidence gathered from private investigators who were hired specifically to purchase goods from these sellers strictly for the purpose of evidence. And with this evidence, they're outlining the precise differences of these fake sneakers with the real ones through the complaint. And of course, all these sellers of the fake sneakers are using trademark symbols and names like Nike and Jordan. Obviously, this is illegal, but counterfeit sellers have been getting away with this for ages. You see it all the time. Little did they know, Nike was collecting evidence the entire time. And it doesn't matter that they took this long. In fact, it might even work in their favor because they're coming for everything. And nobody is safe. Nike wants it all. They won't leave a breadcrumb. 1,000 followers, 1 million, big or small, it doesn't matter. They are coming for everyone and everything. Not only do they want them to stop, but they also want them to account for triple the illicit profits. The Times 3 is an ask for treble damages for intentional infringement of Nike Converse trademarks and IP. And from a business perspective, this doesn't sound crazy. The existence of these fake sneakers not only directly makes Nike lose revenue, but it also de-incentivizes people to want to purchase high-priced sneakers. I can't tell you how many people I hear say, why would I spend all this money for these sneakers or luxury goods if they just look exactly like the fakes? No one could tell anyway. But that's not the end of it. They don't just want triple the profits, but all the stock that these sellers had left that maybe they could have hoped to recuperate some of the losses with, they want those too, and they want to destroy them. And again, Nike took a while for this, but it's because they came prepared. Not only do they have all the websites, but they have all the social medias too. Instagram accounts, WhatsApp, YouTube, WeChat, and even Reddit accounts too. And of course, they need to prove the damages. They're more than ready for that too. Despite being in the very early stages, they've already outlined precise damages, and there's over 130 pages of this. And guys, Nike is on a roll with these lawsuits. They just won an $8 million default judgment in trademark infringement case against Ami and a Hellcat. They also settled a trademark case against Bape over shoe designs, and those weren't even fake sneakers using the name or Nike symbol. Of course, everyone knew Bape was trying to make Bapestas look like the Air Force One, but they didn't use the symbol or Nike, and they thought they were safe. Nope. Same with Ami, they looked like Nike and Jordans, but they didn't even use the symbols or the names. Now, here we have direct replicas, and they're using the names and symbols. With the amount of preparation and evidence that went into this, it looks like this is going to be a layup case, at least for the targets chosen, since they deliberately went after those who sold or lived in New York City. Nike knows exactly what they're doing, and these entities are in deep trouble. Now, I don't think it's going to be easy getting everything they want from this, especially triple the damages that they calculated, but I think they're going to accomplish their primary objective, which is to deter the sale of these counterfeits, at least from these really big factories that are generating the most profit and the most accurate replicas. And while there may be some small sellers that still exist, I think the big factories that make the best, most accurate fakes are the ones that will be going down. So fake sneakers will probably still exist. Well, they definitely will exist. But I think this is the beginning of the end of the fakes that look like one-to-one versions. Those are the biggest factories, the ones with the most resources, and Nike is targeting them. So with this being the beginning beginning of the end for really good replicas. I really think this is going to gradually but drastically improve the sneaker market. Not only will it directly increase demand per legit pair, since now people will have to buy the real pair unless they want super cheap, poor looking replicas, but it will also indirectly increase demand because now people will have more confidence investing in luxury Nike products. And whether Adidas, New Balance, and others are also plotting similar complaints, this situation in general will certainly deter a lot of these entities from continuing their operations. So I think this is going to be a long process, and while the effects will be drastic, it's going to be gradual. Nonetheless, I still think this is amazing news for all collectors and resellers alike. More interestingly though, I'm sure platforms like StockX and GOAT will be affected through all this as well, especially for new releases. Will this increase people's confidence in using those platforms to purchase, since some would initially be skeptical of good fakes slipping through, or will even less people use those platforms and now avoid the fees since they can now legit check on their own with more confidence through Facebook Market, Instagram, or local sales, completely destroying those businesses? Let me know what your predictions are in the comments below. What I know for sure is, irregardless of this situation, we have a lot of very profitable drops happening very soon, which I outlined in my last video, and there's a surprise drop happening too in just a couple of weeks. As always, we'll post the early information inside of Endurance, but don't worry if you're not in, because we'll also be posting free guides and alerts to help you all secure these limited pairs, which you can join for free with the link in the description in that free Discord. When you are ready to take reselling and entrepreneurship in general more serious though, check out Endurance, because we do so much more than just resell sneakers there. It's really just scratching the surface. Tons of people make thousands per month, and many of them aren't even focused on selling sneakers. There's more than reselling too, like long-term stock investing, sports betting promotion exploits, Amazon FBA guidance, and even ways for you to save hundreds of dollars per month in your day-to-day life by reducing gas and food expenses with easy tricks like how to get free meals for Chick-fil-A. That's all I got for you guys today, but let me know your thoughts about this situation in the comments below, and have a great day.